Hey, hello YouTube. I'm Karan from Bharat, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the DOS9 project under the Ubuntu environment or any other Linux environment. So here I was talking to Darkbatcher about the project, and he provided me some code as I'm new to the Ubuntu environment. So I'm directly copy and pasting the command that Darkbatcher has provided me. So I'm changing the directory to downloads and now trying to execute the code. It may take some time. So here what I'm doing with this command is that I'm trying to clone a Git repository from the link that Darkbatcher has provided, and it may take some time, and I'll cut the video to that point. So after that we have to change the directory, then we have to execute another command that we have to check out the multi-thread branch. So I'll be back after this will complete. So I can see that the last execution gave me an error, maybe because of my internet connection. So I am executing the command again, and this time it should work. Yes, it is working. So you can see it started cloning the repository to my local server. That's my computer. So in Linux you have to do everything with terminal. That's one of the best things that I know about the Linux community. So as you can see that now it has downloaded the Git repository. So let's see if our folder is there. Yes, it's there. So let's execute the next commands. So let's change the directory to the folder and see which files we have. So we have these files. So let's simply execute the next command that Darkbatcher has provided, and let's convert the code into binary form so we can execute it. So let's build first the config file. So we are making config file. So now let's make all the files into binary, and it may take some time. So I'm not going to cut here. I know you are enjoying how it is parsing the code. So okay, good. So it's executed now. So I think we may find a binary folder here. Yes. So let's change the directory to binary folder, and let's see which files are inside this. And you can see a green colored separate file. So it is an executable file. So let's execute DOS9 here, and boom. So here you can see that the DOS9 project is working now under the Linux terminal of Ubuntu. So let me open a separate terminal by Ctrl-Alt-T, and I'm going to show you that the cls command is not by default in Linux because it uses clear to clear the screen, but while executing the DOS9 you can do cls, and if you will write echo off in terminal, it will print off. But like in CMD you can do it in DOS9, so you can turn the echo on or echo off. So let's clear the screen, and you can see the basic functionality of batch commands is possible now under the Linux terminal. And let's try some projects that we tried in our Windows preview of this project. So if you will remember that we have executed a guessing game there while executing the DOS9 project under Windows. So let's copy this file and paste it under this working directory of DOS9, and let's try to execute this game in the Ubuntu terminal. Let's see what is the output now. So now I'm renaming the file to some shorter name so I can easily execute it. So let's see which files are in our current directory, and you can see in the fourth that we have guessing.bat, but oops, we don't have the functionality of pressing tab or pressing the up arrow key to get the previous command. So it may be some bugs. I talked about this in the Darkbatcher, and we are still talking about it. So I have executed the game, and you can see that I started playing it. So you can see now the number is too big. That 12 is too big for this one. So the number should be less than 12. And if I'll press enter without the number, without putting any number, you can see that it is showing the final number, and 9, which is the the number that randomly generated project by the game. So nothing, and as this game is do not have an auto exiting feature, so it keeps on looping. So we have to close the terminal. Let's execute the DOS9 project again in the terminal, and now let's try, what should we try? Let's try the color command, the bug. So as you can see, in the previous version 218.1 that we tested on Windows, it has the bug of color command, but this time the color command is working, and you can see everything is green and error is red color, but all the rest colors are green. But the problem with the color command here, that now in this version when you will change the color, it is giving you unwanted CLS. It clears the screen without the user wanting it or not. So here you can see the function that we tested on Windows, the full screen function, but let's try to execute it. The problem here is that I almost forgot that the exes are not executable in Ubuntu environment, so I have to separately install Wine for executing exes, but still running them under a batch file through the DOS9 project, and it doesn't make sense. So I think it will work, but it didn't work. So let me show you how I messed things up here. So I'm again trying to press the up arrow key, but I cannot get it. So as you can see here, the thing I was talking about, the unwanted CLS, because I just changed the color. I don't want to clear the screen, but it cleared the screen without asking me if I want it or not. So let me full screen it, and you can see the buffer size. Because of the buffer size of the screen, the half of the screen is of different color and half of the different color, and you can see I cannot execute the full screen.bat directly here, but I may try call, but I didn't try it, I think. So for your information, I have recorded this video and then I am providing it a background voice. So that's why you may find somewhere that I am explaining things differently than the thing you can see on the screen. So as you can see, it is saying cmd.exe is not recognized, and mode.exe is not recognized, window.exe is not recognized. So this is because all these commands are external commands, and under Windows they are easily executable, but in the Ubuntu environment where exes are, they don't know what an exe is. So you need to have a separate executable binary format for these, and I'll go quickly over the. So I forgot this fact, and I talked about this to Darkbatcher, and we had a laugh about how stupid I am. I'm trying to execute exe file under to Ubuntu. So here I'm trying to execute some of my projects that I'm trying to find some pure batch projects so we can execute them under Ubuntu environment, but as you can see, most of my project uses plugins, so most of them are currently not executable under Ubuntu. And let me find some pure batch projects. So here you can see a clear.bat, again using batbox.exe, and this one is a simple copy pasting thing, a script that copies and pastes, so it won't have any use here. So here I found a project from a good programmer, a batch explorer that we have already tested under our Windows review of the DOS9. So let's try to execute this project, and in our Windows review it gave an error that it found some bug at some line. So I'm copying the name so I don't have to write it. So let me paste it and execute it if I can. So here you can see that it is giving the same error, that at some line it is encountering block error. So aborting DOS9. So we are now out of DOS9 and we are in the simple terminal. So I have again launched DOS9 here. So I'm trying to do some tests here, some crazy tests. So you can see that this project is quite amazing and it allows you to run simple batch files, maybe complex batch files also, but with only pure batch. So I'm waiting for the upgrade when we can launch plugins also. So here I'm just trying to chat with Darkbatcher, and with this I'm going to end this video, and I hope you like this video and this project. And if you like the concept of cross-platforming, like running the batch files under both Windows and Linux environment, so this would be a great project. And if you like, you can help in making it better by joining the Discord server of DOS9, and you can provide the bug reports to Darkbatcher, and I think he will definitely work on it, because all the bug reports that I have provided, he has fixed all of them. So here I'm trying to find some clues because I'm new to Ubuntu environment, so just asking for some help. So with this I'm going to end this video. If you have any doubt or you have any suggestion for the project, you're welcome in the comments field below. And please like, please subscribe, please share this video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.